Where am I going to balance you today? Let's pop you on there. I bet you... Oh, it's going to slide. There we go. Hi, everyone. It is Saturday. It's it's actually 2 minutes to 2 on the 11th of October. Can you believe it? I don't know where the time is going. Hey, Shani. So, I have everything crossed. I've had a look. My signal is showing between 2 and 4 bars. So, I thought what I would say is right at the very beginning of the video, if I lose signal during the live, I will just stop it and I will do the live from home at 4 o'clock. But I've got everything crossed that it's going to be okay. Sometimes, because we've got masts quite nearby, if they're doing any work on the masts, it just affects the signal terribly. Oh, hello, Lisa. Hiya. Oh, brilliant, Avril. You can get creative. Afternoon. Perfect. Right, okay. So today, what I thought we would do, I'm actually going to flip you around so that we can have a little look. I want to play with the Arden Creative Christmas Collection. It was called Seasons of Joy. We've got some really nice stamp sets of this lovely trees, winter etchings. We have got festive elements, and I love this, and you're going to see me use this in the demo. Making a background out of this one and then painting this one in. Just really nice. We have got, there's only one of these left at the minute, Seasons of Joy, nice background stamp. I am going to be using that. I'm going to be using seasonal blooms as well. Gorgeous stencil. I'm also going to be using the ornament. I love this. I love the fact that you've got 4 sizes in there. You can cut them out. You can make baubles for your tree. You can stamp onto them, make little scenes in them. I just really, really love them. And then there's also some laser cuts in there. The laser cuts are double-sided, very delicate and intricate, but they are stunning. We've got some ephemera. There's a few different sentiments left. We've got peace and joy, ho, 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 merry and bright, and season's greetings. There's the most beautiful paper pad. This one is 6 by 8 inches. Haven't got around to using it. Hopefully then, Shani, by the end of this live, you'll be cracking it open. This has got some nice little pop-out sentiments in as well. And then we do also have the big one. Did any of you see me share...
find Little Pop in your Apple Music library.
Hang on 1 second, my watch is going crazy. Earlier in the week, I shared a post from Dawn McPhee. She does advent calendars. Is Dawn watching? Yeah. You're welcome to share it again, Dawn. But she used these papers on one of her advent calendars, and it was absolutely stunning. So we've got the patterns, and we've also got the plain as well. We have got a few spaces in Laurel Grove, but they are all being topped up on Monday. That delivery should be back in there. We've also still got... We try to keep all of this in stock. So between Hidden Creek, Vintage Makers, Page Starters, and what's that one called? Laurel Grove. And what was this one? Oh, that is Page Starters, yeah. So all mixed, that whole, let's just show you that whole section from top down to the bottom. That's all Arden Creative. We've got the pet tapes as well. These are fabulous. Still going well is the Janine's Mindful Art, the Christmas blush. We're down to the last pad of the 15 by 30 in colours. And there's a few bits that are getting very low. We've got some collections left available with everything in. You're going to have to forgive me. I've got a little bit of a cough. And then, yeah, we've got quite a lot of different bits and pieces on the Christmas left. So I'm going to get myself straight up here. Have you treated yourself to a journal yet? I love them. Right, I'm coming up. Got a little frog. Now then, let's get that clicked in there. Now, I'm not going to lie, it might just... Yeah, a little sneaky on Lisa, but don't tell her. Right, let's see if I can get this positioned in the right place. I'm going to move it over slightly, hopefully. And the reason being, I wanted to get a... There we go.
Dawn's put the link on for her advent.
Oh, brilliant. Perfect, Dawn. Okay, so I found this sample out. This is the first sample that I made with Seasons of Joy. And this is using some of the pattern papers and some of the laser cuts and then one of those gorgeous sentiments. But then this one here, this is what I'm going to demo with you. Got that lovely ornament in the background using that nice poinsettia. But then I've also made this one, and just so that you can see it, this is using the winter etchings. So I've got them gorgeous trees in the background, and I've also used this one just to kind of stamp around to create that kind of, to draw your eye in. These bits here are from the ephemera packs, and then we've got little Santa, we've got a nice little reindeer there. So mixing and matching between the paper products and the stamps, that absolutely works too. So I'm going to pop those to one side, and I'm going to bring in, so I'm going to use my media artist card, literally an A4 sheet of card. I've cut it at 15 and scored it at 15, and that's going to give me my card blank. I have then got a square of black card. This one measures 13.5 centimetres. Just get that one matte and layered on there. Now, I know that probably, if I say it's probably 3 weeks ago or more, somebody requested, I quite often ask if there's any requests, what people would like to see. Somebody asked if I could do something with, or had I used distress watercolour pencils, and I knew I'd got a couple of tins at home that I never get time to use, so I bought them in, and I'm going to use these to paint with. That's going to be my layer for there, and that's what we're going to start off with. So I'm going to bring in, apologies, get yourself a cough, sweet. So I'm going to use speckled egg. Like so. Okay, we'll have that. And then this is the stamp set I'm going to use. So I'm going to take that solid off. Pop that onto a block. Like so. And I'm just going to start. I've just banished Lisa to the bottom of the shop. You can take your phone with you. You know what it's like when you've got a tickle and you get it at the worstest time. I quite often get it when I'm at the studios because it's so dry in there with the air conditioning. And let's make sure that we've got a good view. Just answer the door. Oh, brilliant. Great timing. Okay, so this is just doing the solids of the poinsettia. And I love this because I'm going to have this as sort of like a greenery in the background. But I'm going to twiddle and rotate it. And just get kind of bits all over the place, really. So when you do that, you do get a line. I wanted to put a second gen, so I might have a few lines in there, but it's fine because I'm going to have my ball in the middle, so I'm not too worried. I do love speckled egg. So I have that one there, and then I might just bring that over the top, just to put a little bit in the background. Okay. Then in the stamp set, we have actually got the lined detail. I'm going to move over to there. Oh, I said I was going to have a look and see if I could... What does that mean? No, don't want that. Oh. That's it. I thought I'd lost you then. I was trying to be clever. I should never try and be clever. What I was trying to do was to see if I could share this live onto Dragon's Papercraft. I can't, but maybe Paul, could you have a look if you're watching? Or anybody? What I normally do is that after I finish the live, I would copy the link and put it onto Dragon's Papercraft page. Right, I've inked this up in black, and I'm going to go over and put the detail. It's ever so easy to line up, but also, in the same respect, don't beat yourself up if you don't get it lined up perfectly. I'm just going to rotate that around. And roughly just go around there. So just building up a little background. Where's my card so I can see what I did? That one around there. And then I might actually put... I think it's there. Is it that way? It is. That'll do us. Yeah, happy with that. Right then. Give that a quick little clean, because you know me in cleaning. Not the best at it. Although, I did actually spend the whole morning cleaning my house yesterday. I know. Unheard of. Right, so them two are done. Right now, so the stencil, I actually just want these 3 little berries just to fill in some of these areas here. So I'm going to grab a little brush. And what should we go for? Festive berries. Dipping into my little boxes because they're so easy. You can see all the colours and they're really all to hand, which is brilliant. Okay, so I'm just going to put in a few. 1, 2. Can I fit that one there? Oh, brilliant. Thank you, Dawn. You'll have to let me know how you did that. Okay, I'm going to stop at 3 berries. And then we will have some little flickety flicks. Let's go for black soot on there. But I'm also, yeah, I'm going to keep that out.
Oh, Pam's very happy. Her order's just been delivered.
Fabulous. I'd seen that one when it popped up. Just, we'll have a nice few little flicks in the background. I hadn't got a lot of water on there. That's why it looked like I was battering my water brush. And I'm also going to take my pad and give this a little squish around the edges. And then I'm just going to use my finger to rub that around. Because sometimes you can get, there was that much ink there. Perfect. And then for the berries, I'm just going to come in with a fine liner. And just make that into 3 little scribbled berries. There we go. Okay, so what else have I got in my pile whilst we're here? You know that stamp that I cleaned? I still need it. So I'm going to ink this up. I'm going to stamp 2 of these. I have done one, but I'll do this one from start to finish. So again, Media Artist card, stamp down, and then pop that to the side. Right then, I'm going to use Barn Door on this. These are just, they're woodless. It's just highly pigmented. And I'm just going to pop down some colour. Now, you can use these in a lot of different ways. I don't think I've ever done a live using these, you know. I don't think we've got any left to sell. I think we can still get them, but you can... Oh, I'll perhaps do you one little thing in a minute, because I've just thought what I could show you. You can actually dip these into water and apply them wet as well. Right, so I've got all of my colour where I want it, and then I'm going to grab my water brush to make sure it's nice and clean, and just start and pull out. Now, the great thing about them, obviously, is they are the exact same colour as your inks, but it just allows you a bit more versatility because you've got it in a pencil. Now, as you go along, you can take the colour off so that you're not just flooding it all the same colour, because we want a little bit of light and dark in here. So just go round, fill those in. So I like to, say like on this one, I would tickle the edge first to pull the colour out so that you've got the lighter and the darker, and then go over the darker to pull it through. Take some colour off, and then you do get the difference then. Do you know what? I panicked then. I could see a flick on my screen and I thought, oh, it's gone off, but it hasn't. Okay, so we've got that coloured in. I could add another one. Let me just quickly show you this. If you get that stamp, I haven't got a glass of water, so I've just sprayed some down. You can use these to apply the colour on, like so, and then you can stamp this down, which is it's really cool because you can mix your colours. I'm just going to use this one because it's there we go, and I'll just stamp it on the reverse of here. And look how nice and distressed that looks. They are really lovely to play with. Let's just get that, clean that off slightly, clean that up. There we go. Now, I wanted just to check something. No, it's not. It's not. Right then, so I want 2 of those flowers. And just for the fun of it, I've stuck them in the wrong place. And then I'm going to grab my scissors and just cut this out with a little bit of a border. And because it's a nice kind of rustic, gnarly poinsettia, you haven't got to be too careful. I mean, I could have gone in and followed them lines right up to the edge, but I kind of like having the little border around, and it does make it easier to cut them out. I do feel like I'm not breathing. As you know, I don't like cutting out in front of people. I can do it quite quickly, but yeah, just panic. I don't know why. It's just one of them things. So I did ask this question on my last live, who started Christmas? I did read that some of you have actually already finished your Christmas, which is fantastic. I wish I was as organised, but I'm not. Let's just bob a little bit of yellow in the middle of there. Right, so I've got 2 little poinsettias there, so that's all going to go together. Now, let's start off with this piece. So I've got, I think this is the third, yeah, the third size, third biggest. And I'm going to grab some black ink. Do you know what? Am I doing that one? Yeah, go on then. And I'm just going to ink gently over here. And this is the little bit for the top. I'm just going to squish over there. Give that a nice little coating. And then just give it a little edge as well. Whoopsie, and it don't matter. Okay. And again, just rub around with a tissue or your finger. Right, that gives us that. Now that beautiful background stamp. Why are you laughing?
Sorry.
Why are you laughing?
Ron's comment. Hi Hazel, late today. Just finished making hubby's birthday card. Used your husband.
Not poorly. I think she means used your husband off the word dies. Silly Billy. I'm glad that you're finding them useful. I think they're a fabulous die set because everybody likes to personalise their cards. So I just think having them all there in that one place is fabulous. Right, so what did I want? I want speckled egg for this. And I'm just going to give this a nice ink up. Well done, Joan. I kind of do them along from May onwards. All the Christmas cards, yes, die, but it did sound funny. I kind of collate them. And then when it comes to Christmas, I'm like, where's all the cards? Right, just going to give this a nice press down. It's going to give me a nice subtle... I love that. Right, so, oopsie. Just a nice little print in the background. And then... Oh, I don't know what is the matter with me today. Just too much cleaning in my life. Right, that one can go back on there. Okay, so now I can put my little... I think I want a little bit more black on it than that. Let's see if I can reactivate it. That's better. Let's stick this on them. Bit of glue on the back of there. And then that goes... If I turn it over, it kind of just helps you to get it on there straight. She says, and I turn it over and it's wonky. Use your mat. Perfect. Okay, so we've got a fabulous little ball. Just give him a little bit of shape. Now, Peace and Joy I've chosen. And I've cut two because I'm going to stick them together to make them a little bit more rigid. I could have done a lighter one, a white and a black, and just gently offset them. But actually, this is going to work cool. Okay, make sure there. Now I've got a nice kind of meaty, about there, I think. And I'm just going to go straight in to stick that down. I don't need to make sure anything's going to fit because I have made one so I can see exactly where that's going to go. And I think the depth on there looks really, really effective. Okay, so there is that. Now, give my little poinsettias a bit of a... And I want some foam on here. Whatever's to hand. This one is a 3mm on a roll. These are the Studio Light ones. And then, do you know what? This morning I sat here and I was like, oh, I haven't got any ribbon. I need some ribbon on my ball. And I thought, what am I going to do? And then I thought, I'm just going to make some. So we're going to make a little twirly ribbon to go on there as well. Grab me little ball. I like that way up. Oh. No. It's going to have to go that. Is it? I'm going there. Okay. Right then. So then I've got my 2 poinsettias, giving them a nice curl. And then I can fit these down that side. Maybe that way. Position that one in first and trying not to overlap the bottom too much, but I have got a little bit of room to play with because we've got quite a big mat and layer this time. And there. I just want to check something, actually. That's it. Okay. Put that pencil in there. Now, I've just cut a slither of black card, and I'm going to just give it a little bit of a twiddle Shall I do it in my tweezers? Yeah, go on then. So I'm just going to go like this and wrap it. Just keep twiddling it. It's almost as if I'm quilling it, actually. I wanted to keep it. Have I got a quilling tool here? Do you know what? I'm going to just carry on going round now. I want to try and keep it flat. Because if I can keep it flat, it should hold its shape a little bit better. Once you start it off. Okay. And then I'm going to bend that through there. Flip it in. I'm going to need to redo this, aren't I? But never mind. It is what it is. And then I'm going to just tie a little, as if it is string, tie a little bit up there. And then I've got that nice little bend there. I need to just redo this one. And then our card blank, let's bring that in. And that little slither of black will just help that pop. Quite like that. It's different to this one. This one has got like a bit of a twiddly and a twaddly. Twiddly and twaddly, and this one's, because I did them differently. But yeah, maybe that one was up there a little bit. I mean, I could mess for ages with it, but I just, if you haven't got a ribbon handy because you don't have ribbons in your shop, you can get by with a little bit of card. So they are, put them exactly the same. So I've just made 2 cards for my little box, which is fabulous. We've got this one with the laser cuts, and I really wish I could. I want to be gentle. See, the laser cuts, what makes them so unique is that you feel some Christmas crafting coming on this afternoon. Oh, do you know what? I'm feeling a bit rough myself as well, Shani. Very dry-throated. So yeah, maybe I'll do some Christmas crafting too. It's better if you've got your jammies on as well. So you can use either side of this. Or maybe if it's on acetate, maybe you're making a shaker hole in your card. Like a hole with acetate, put some shakers in, and you can see it from the outside and the inside. But I could have him going that way if I wanted to, or I can have him going that way. So that's what the laser cuts are. Let's just put a bit of glue back on there and he'll be fine. And then you've got them beautiful pattern papers, which I have got one here. I can bring in and show you. I might just lift that up a slight touch, because the colour palette in here, these are them gorgeous sentiments that are going to pop out. All of these are die cut. And then, now I've only just noticed this, you've got these really nice kind of toppers. And I thought, oh my goodness, I really love that. And then I thought, do I want Hello Santa on there? And then I turned over. You've got the exact same on that side with no words. And that goes for all of them. So it's printed with, printed with words on one side, plain on the other. So you can put your own sentiments on if you want to. And you're getting 2 sheets of everything in here. So you've got tartan on that side, tartan on that side. Then you've got your spots and your stripes, your holly, and this really nice kind of postcard effect. I love this. Bit of ledger in the background. It's really nice colour palette. It goes so well. Little Santa peeking out again. That's nice as well. So there really is a lot to choose from. Loving the candy canes. I love that. And it's got like the lemon slice in the middle. It's probably not lemon. It's probably orange. But it can be what you want it to be. So, yes, I hope you've enjoyed that. I'm going to spin you. Oh, we've got a little look at Lisa again.
Oh, fabulous.
I didn't mean to do that. Right, yes. So next week, it's workshop week next week. So we will be having lives next week, but I'm also waiting for new stock to come in. And it might be a case that I might all of a sudden think, well, I need to come and do a live because I've got loads of gorgeousness to show you. So I will keep you posted. But if you don't hear anything, it will obviously be just Thursday and Saturday as planned. So yes, we're hoping for a big delivery on Monday. But we'll keep you posted as we do. Have a lovely weekend and I will catch up with you all next week. Take care. Bye-bye.